for a good few hours, and on the new game mode, Domination, which we've yet to see very much of, but don't worry, you're going to be seeing tons of gameplay throughout this video, as well as 5 reasons that I'm getting really excited for Battlefield 1. First things first, we've got to talk about the game mode itself. Domination, it's something that a lot of you will be very familiar with if you've played other FPS titles like Call of Duty and other Battlefield games, but for those of you who haven't, it's where you fight over 3 flags on the map and try to take control of them to get the most points. Now, there's a few reasons that I really love Battlefield 1's take on Domination, because a lot of people associate Battlefield to huge-scale warfare with tanks rolling down buildings, with airplanes dropping bombs and having dogfights in the sky, and now obviously airships as well. But Domination focuses on that gun-to-gun combat, because there are no vehicles, it's all about the equipment and the weapons that you've got on you to try and take control of the points. Now, one thing that you're all going to love is the in-game announcer, because in most games, they're like, enemy capturing Alpha, enemy capturing Bravo, but in Battlefield 1, it's all in a British accent going,
we are losing objective apples.
It's hilarious and also pretty awesome. Next up, we've got the most important thing to any FPS, the weapons. So one of the reasons that I've been getting really excited for Battlefield 1 is because it's going to give us the opportunity to use weapons that we've never used before, such as the MP18 submachine gun, which became my personal favorite gun to use during my playtime of Battlefield 1. It's got a really steady fire rate, it's really good to use, especially if you're fighting within buildings. However, I do not recommend using it at long range. It's not like games like Call of Duty. If you're trying to take someone across the map with it, it's just not going to do very much. It's not very good at it, if I'm being completely honest. But one weapon class that I found incredibly effective, and at some points a little bit overpowered, were the shotguns. Now, I was using the Model 10A, which was available for the Assault class, and it was ridiculous. It was pretty good at medium range, better than I was expecting, but when it got ridiculously good was when you were up close, which is perfect for a game mode like Domination, because there are a lot of buildings, you're getting in people's faces pretty often, and I absolutely loved it. But one of the most satisfying things to do in Battlefield 1 is to snipe. There is no better feeling than when you manage to take someone out across the map with a sniper, because you know there is an element of skill to it. And if I'm being completely honest, I did not do very well with the sniper rifle, but I absolutely loved it. I was using the Russian 1895 sniper with a marksman variant, so I had a bipod, so I had a better chance of taking people out across the map. Though that didn't really help me very much, but it's awesome, it sounds incredible, it's so much fun. Definitely when you get a chance, use the snipers. Next up, we have Destruction, which is without a doubt my favorite thing within Battlefield 1. It's absolutely mind-blowing when you see it in action while you're playing the game. Walls are blowing up, doors are blowing off their hinges, buildings are exploding in the distance. It's ridiculous. Now, I personally took full advantage of the Destruction feature by blowing up the windmill with my 100mm cannon, which you have on the Assault class, at every single opportunity, because snipers would always go up there. They've got a load of cover, they've got walls to protect them, but no. Because it's Battlefield 1, you can just pull out an explosive, blow a hole in it, and goodbye cover. Oh, and did I mention that the people on the other side of the wall will probably get killed as well? But in all honesty, it's a great addition to game modes like Domination, because it allows you to open up new routes and tactics available to your team to help capture the objectives, and also just adds a whole new dimension to the game. One of the biggest things I got excited about for Domination in Battlefield 1 is the fact that the maps are a lot smaller, meaning players are a lot more concentrated into a certain area, so there's constant action. You're always bumping into other players, there's something always going on around you. Sometimes in Conquest, you could kind of spend a lot of time traveling around the map trying to find enemy players, because the maps are so huge, because of the vehicles that they have, and the ways to transport yourself around the map. However, Domination, there's always going to be someone around the corner, there's always going to be an objective nearby, so you're always running into combat, which is so much fun. Also, what I really love about the maps is how the weather is constantly changing. It's not always bright and sunny like most games. It could suddenly have a torrential downpour, or fog could come in, which is going to change how you play. Because you'll no longer be able to snipe at long distance when fog's on the map. However, if it's bright and sunny, you may want to kind of use long-range weapons. Fog, run out with a shotgun. Now, the last thing that's got me really excited for Battlefield 1 is the fact that this game has got something for everyone. Whether you enjoy fighting in the air in aeroplanes, or you enjoy being in a tank or fighting from building to building, you've got fast-paced action, you've got buildings blowing up around, you've got changing weather that's going to change how you play. There's something for everyone, and it's going to be a changing experience. I am really excited for this game. I hope you are too. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys next time.